yourself and at the briefing on Wednesday, yourself and the team around you, Philip Nolan, Professor Philip Nolan, Dr. Colin Heinrey, were quite emphatic when asked about Sweden and the Swedish model. And we had a Swedish scientist in front of the COVID committee who made quite a ripple in the media. Can I ask why NEFIT considered what's happening in Sweden and decided that it wasn't applicable or wasn't appropriate for Ireland?
So in the first instance, Sweden is following a strategy of what's termed herd immunity. And that's in the context where we have no evidence whatsoever that there's any long-standing immunity following infection with COVID. So it's a gamble. That's the first point. The second, I suppose, is that Sweden has had almost 6,000 deaths to date. I don't think there's anyone in this country that would have accepted. No one accepts the number of deaths that we've had. Certainly no one would have accepted even one more death than we had to have as part of our response to this. The third is that strategy assumes that everyone who gets it and is younger recovers completely and has no long-term effects. We've had many young people in our hospitals and in our critical care units over recent weeks because of COVID. We simply, and I said this on Wednesday, we simply can't accept that our strategy is one which lets this virus rip through any part of our population, because if it does, it will affect the most vulnerable. It will get into our nursing homes and residential care facilities, and it will disproportionately impact the most vulnerable in society, whether that's low-paid workers, whether it's our Roma community, whether it's people living in direct provision. It is simply not a no-risk strategy, and it will disproportionately affect those who are least able to protect themselves from it. So as I said on Wednesday, it's not a strategy that I believe we'll ever pursue in this country.